All right. Good evening, everybody. How's it going? Y'all already know. Listen, first of all, it's Mike Rico. And for the next couple of months, gonna be helping people and coaching people who are dealing with toxic, abusive relationships, whether woman or man. Like, I'm standing up for everybody. Like, share, subscribe. I thank everybody who watching this and to support us, for me to support you. And that's just how you do that, and how you can support me or whatever. I'm gonna take one-on-ones, not currently, but eventually, once everything get going. Um, and but I got a nice message for y'all today, and I'm gonna take my time, and then I'm gonna cut to the chase. Every once in a while, it's gonna be choppy, but one of the biggest mistakes we make when dealing with someone toxic is that we run our mouths entirely too much. Like, when it's a toxic relationship, we tend to run our mouth. You tend to keep talking, and that's normally the reason why people don't take you serious. You're telling them what you're not gonna do, what you're not gonna deal with, what you're not gonna do to me, and so forth, and all that other stuff, right? Listen, toxic, abusive people, as long as you talking, as long as you like running your mouth and somebody always calling me. Uh, Listen, look what I'm saying. Get back to the business. They not taking you serious. Right? When you run your mouth, and guys, listen, I'm gonna keep it 100 with you, and I ain't gonna hold back nothing at all. Toxic relationships, those toxic people, they have secret weapons, and their secret weapon is their voice. Listen to me closely. Their secret weapon is their voice. And I know y'all thinking like, what? For as long as you continue to be in a relationship and listen to that voice, you're going to be a victim. And I hate to say it, but you'll be a victim of abuse, even narcissistic abuse, as long as you listen. And to be honest, narcs really don't even take you serious until you cut them off. Feel me? They know exactly what they doing to you. They know exactly how to manipulate you at all times. Okay? So, they run ongoing experiments, whether boy or girl, they're running ongoing experiments with your feelings, your emotions. That's how that's their best weapon of choice, their voice. Once you disconnect that voice, the war is just completely over. Once you disconnect from the abuse and the voice, the war is over. They can only win when you engage. The war, the abuse is over once you shut that voice down. Listening to them, listen with your eyes. Use your eyes. When you're in a relationship, you got to learn how to listen with your eyes. They're going to tell you everything you need to know. Because listening with your ears, that's exactly what abusive partners want you to do. Because if you hear what they have to say, trust and believe. And if you're watching this video, you know that they're the best manipulator that you've ever dealt with. You know, if you listen to them, they're going to become the victim. They do this all the time. I don't care how smart you is. I don't care how much money you make. I don't care how much you found them cheating, they stealing from their mama. I don't care what the situation. They treat their mama like shit. They treat everybody else. But if you listen, they're going to automatically find a way to become a victim. Period. Like, there's no way about it. And that's just how it is. And they know you want to hear what they got to say. That's why their voice is their favorite weapon of abuse. They know what they do to you. They know what they doing behind your back, you know. Even God knows what they doing behind their back. And that's why they do you that way. Because they're trying to see if you still listening and hearing what they got to say. And then they know that you're not finished. They know that it's not over. Because they're never going to validate you. Guys, they know you're waiting for them to validate them. Okay? Listen. They know. They know that you're waiting on that validation. You're waiting, trying to figure out, like, why you doing me like this? Why you really doing me like this? They're waiting on the validation. When somebody's in an abusive relationship and they don't give you validation, that means you got to keep listening. And if you got to keep listening, that means you're not done with them. I mean, you're not done yet. It means that they can keep on taking advantage of you, using you, keep abusing you. Guys, it doesn't stop until you stop it. It does not stop until you stop it. You know? So, okay? They know exactly how to manipulate you. They're trained. They've been doing it their whole life. They've been abusing people and using people their whole life. So they're going to keep treating you like shit. And it's not going to stop. So they know that you're waiting like a little puppy for that validation. And as long as you're waiting for that validation, they can still reach out to you and use their most potent weapon. That's why I write stuff down, and that's is their voice. Their actions, I mean, you listen to what they say instead of looking what they're doing. Listen, I hate to break it to you though, but when they cheat on you and they lie to you and they dog you and treat you like shit, and you still talking to them, they lose a lot of respect for you every time you do it. Every time they disrespect you and you still continue to deal with them, they lose a little bit more respect. The next time it comes up, it's going to be worse. It's going to keep getting worse until you stand up for yourself. Okay? They're not going to validate you. You're dealing with abuse because you're waiting on validation. And it's not going to happen. And that's their favorite weapon, their voice. When you stop listening, they have to take you serious. So they don't even take you serious as long as you listen to those lies. They know they're lying to you. They know they aren't to be taken seriously. So that's my video. I'm pushing these videos out. I don't care the quality or nothing. I got to get this information out, push this information out. You know, pages just go viral crazy. So it's just my job to make sure I get this information out. Like, share, subscribe, comment, whatever you need to do to make you feel good about the information that you heard. So if you need to reach out, I'm going to be available soon. I'm just super busy right now. But thanks. And let me know how you feel in the comments. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all. There's so many incredible people on this platform. And we want to just continue exposing abusive relationships. So, you know, I'm not really necessarily targeting the women, or I'm not targeting the man. I'm just here to add value to everybody's life. So, you know, everyone goes through abuse. I really don't like using the word narcissist, but I use toxicity. It's just so many words that are just heavily used. But, you know, I'm going to go back and forth between toxic, you know, narcissists. I really hate using narcissists. Yeah, but hey, it is what it is.